Hello everyone, how are you? How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Today we are with another guest. Probably you should have come first, like on my podcast. But without any particular order, let's give it up for Nadhirou. Nadhirou, what?
Just Nadhirou.
It's Nadhirou? Okay. Nadhirou, what's up? How you doing?
MashaAllah, alhamdulillah, doing well.
You are a great person, do you know that?
Yeah, you are too. You are the greatest. Except one thing, we're not going to talk about right now.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of what is it called? We have a lot,
Yeah, let us live.
things to hash out, things to figure out, you know. All right, so as a start off, do you want to introduce yourself briefly?
Yeah, briefly. My name is Nadhirou. It's
Yeah.
actually my nickname. My full name is maybe Muhammad Al-Ahmed Jiddu.
Yeah, okay.
I was a student in the ESPLT, as you were in the past. We both graduated from there. And life go on. I mean, I am here.
Life goes on, true.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start off with how did you learn English? So that's a basic question, but yeah. When did you start?
I started studying learning English at 2017 at EBC.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like motivated by a teacher of mine. He motivated us to study English. You know, I remember I were in the high school, and I still have problem in the days of the week in a lot of English basic. I still have problem with them, but after his motivation, I took an oath to study English and make myself better.
Interesting.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
And here I am.
Okay, so what are like the main struggles? Like, what did you struggle with? What was the hardest thing about like learning a language such as English?
I don't think there is nothing like hard in learning something you like. The key is to like what you are doing. So since you like it, everything going easy. You'll never struggle.
Okay, so did you like it? Like you didn't have to like, force yourself into learning it.
Yeah, I did. I remember when people goes in the time out. When people go in the time, I didn't go. I stay in the class.
Yeah.
I'm revising my lesson and try to make a balance between going to the center at the evening and the school at the morning.
Okay.
It was like hard at the beginning, but I cope with it. I get along with that. It's nothing.
Yeah, I see. That's great. Are you a hard worker? Like, do you work hard?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think Mauritanians in general work hard or they're lazy as heck?
Yeah, it's like there is some hard worker people and there is some lazy people.
Yeah, I need to speak into the mic so you're not lazy. Okay, good. All right, so a question, just like a common question. What is your take on like grammar and like to learn a language? Would you advise people to study grammar? Like, just what is your take on that in general?
It depends on why are you studying this language.
Okay.
Yeah. If you would like to know English, you have to study grammar. If you want to speak it, so you don't need like a grammar. Maybe you should learn the basic grammar.
The basic.
But you don't need to go deeper to know a lot about grammar. Just the common rules and
just the basics.
The basics.
All right, that makes sense. Okay, and what is your take on like having an accent?
Having accent is maybe it's not that important, but it's very important at the same time.
Yeah.
Because what makes your language attractive? What makes people like want to listen to hear you up is your accent. If you like have not a bad accent and like you mix between words from maybe English to French, and that is not good, because it's some accent is something you can acquire from like training. Just you can train yourself to have such an accent, and you have it. It's not like a big deal.
Okay.
But it's not that quite important. But it's important it's important at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, just the last time I had someone on the podcast, El Kebir, and he said, like one of the mistakes is that you have people that are over focusing on an accent and not like pronouncing correctly, right?
This problem.
And communicating, because what matters is it has to be people have to understand what you're saying, have to comprehend. Like if there's no comprehension, then what is the accent is for? You can have a great accent, but you can sound American, but your language is poor.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not just about the accent, right?
Yeah.
You can see like an Indian. You can see like Zakir Naik. His English is great, but the accent. But yeah. Anyway. So you graduated from the Higher Institute of Languages and yada yada, right?
Etc.
Okay, so how was it was a hard for you to eventually graduate and all of like the hard, difficult situation out there?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. If every successful work needs a hard work. I'm saying maybe I can't remember the hardship right now, but I do believe that I suffered a lot.
You suffered,
You force yourself to do something you don't used to do it. Yourself to wake up in the early morning, and open a book about 30,000 pages or a lot, and read a lot, and like do a lot of homework. It's like it's hard, but you have to do it.
Yeah.
And when I graduated, I totally forget all of that.
I mean, you forgot all of the suffering?
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
absolutely.
Yeah, good. Because you think like eventually it paid off, right? Okay. What can you say about like your goals and your ambitions? What do you want to accomplish? You may not want to say everything, because you have some stuff that you want to keep on the low, keep it a secret, but
I don't think I have that something to keep in the low.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
All right. So in general, what are your like ambitions? What do you want to accomplish in the future?
I always dream of being like someone who have shows, making show in TV, like
great.
doing running a conversation, running TV show where is the people gathering and speaking about different issue.
Oh,
I always have this dream of mine, but there is
things happen. Okay,
it is.
I see. All right. So, a question. Maybe this has nothing to do with, but let's talk about immigration a little bit. So, do you think Mauritania is a living hell? Do you think the situation is very dire to the extent that people must get out of the country at any cost and like immigrate to the U.S. illegally for the most part?
Not with the illegal immigration.
Okay.
Because it's risky.
It's risky, yeah.
And maybe you will lose your life. Though, so it doesn't worth it.
It's not worth it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the fact that we are living in hell, and the situation are pretty bad, and people are suffering from poverty and a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's an effect, but we should like surrender for this. We should like keep it going. We should give it up. No.
Speak to the mic.
We are the youth, and we should like do something about it. We should like change the mentality. We should like if you like, the change doesn't come easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should work hard, and there is a lot of things should be changed before the change come. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So it's not easy to change, but is not good to surrender, to give up. So if you live in hell, just leave your country for another country. Maybe you can lose your life, and maybe you are like living to unknown future. You don't know what is going to will happen.
What happened?
When you immigrate.
Yeah.
There is a lot of risk.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't advise anybody
To do that.
to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, illegally. Maybe you can have your stuff like
Legally,
ready and
yeah.
go legally. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I mean, you have people who would go legally to the U.S. and then they just live there forever illegally. Like you go to the U.S. on a visa that's going to be like 3 months, and then you just decide that, you know what, I'm here, so I'm just gonna hide there, and that's what they do. You know, people go on scholarships and they just like, you know, they just stay there forever illegally. Yeah, and also like for me, I think even people who like go there illegally, unlawfully, and I think that they have no benefit on like on Mauritania. Like when they go back, what do? They just get their family rich, you know. But it really has nothing. It has no progress or benefit to the country itself, you know.
That's a problem.
Yeah. So you disagree? You object to it? Is it just because it was like it's risky? Because at the end of the day, one would argue that everything is risky. So you know. What do you think?
I think it's like if you like go legally for a scholarship, as you mentioned, and then you play them smart and like vanish for your own purpose. I have no comment on this because I know some people who went there for a scholarship and they just like fled.
Yeah.
I know what to say.
Yeah, okay. I start saying
maybe to make your family rich is a good thing, but to never see them.
Oh yeah, that's a risk. Yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe you can. It's hard for me to give up my family, to give up the place where I raised them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people for the money, maybe they will do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. All right. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about women. Is that okay with you?
No problem.
Okay. Are you soon to marry or no? I'm asking you.
It's a direct question.
Oh, you're not soon to marry?
I don't think, buddy. I'm still young, and I still have a lot of things in mind. I still have a lot of accomplished plans. So
you have things to do, you know. You gotta hustle. Gotta get them done. Yeah.
I will think about marriage later when I settled.
All right. So it's not like well, I'm not gonna marry because financially I can't do it, or is it like I have things to accomplish, and then until then I'm not gonna marry? But okay. So question is it easy to find like the right woman? And what is for you the right woman?
It's a hard question, buddy.
It's a hard question.
Yeah.
Bro, why everything is hard?
Everything about women is hard.
It's hard, sure.
Yeah.
But what are the top 3 qualities that you would look for in a woman?
The religious one.
Okay, so the religion part.
Educated one.
Educated one.
And maybe beautiful is not necessary. It's not one of the top. But
I mean, it's there. It's there.
Yeah, it's there. But
yeah.
Maybe religions and education is enough for me, not beauty.
So that's
I'm not looking
important.
for it.
Okay.
I'm for
So
it.
like you're more into personality kind of thing.
Kind of.
And personality is important.
Mhm.
Okay, but like, what if what if the woman is like more educated than you?
Is that a problem?
Is that a problem with you?
No.
That's not.
No.
What if you have? What if you barely have baccalaureate and she has like a master degree? She's not gonna make you look idiot in front of
No.
It's okay. You can handle that. Like that's
Yeah,
fine.
maybe she will cover for me in some situations, but
That's okay. Okay.
I still the man and she's the woman.
Oh yeah, sure.
You know.
I agree. What do you think? What are some of the things that men do not understand about women? What do we don't understand about women? In your, do you have experience?
What kind of experience?
Like what do women like? What do they want?
I don't know. It depends on the man you really want to.
Okay, but the majority of them.
They are like I don't know, buddy. Actually,
Bro, you have don't you have experience? Or a humble experience?
humble experience.
Okay. Do you think Chinese women are materialistic? Do you think they are? Do you think they are materialistic? Are they materialistic?
Absolutely yes.
Oh shoot! Is that like a good? Is that like bad? Is that like necessarily bad, or it's like
Some people,
fine.
some people claim that if a woman was raised in a poor family, her father was a poor man,
Yeah.
and she wouldn't marry with a poor guy because she will change nothing. You
Okay.
know, that's you were raised in a poor family,
Yeah.
and you are now building a poor family. So
Oh, okay.
that is one of the reason, one of the claim that they said. So, but is not a reason to be sucked up to always look for money and the right guy for you will be the man with the money. It's not like
Okay. That makes sense. I mean, yeah. My theory, I have a theory, but I don't think it's a I don't know. I don't think it's a good theory. Do you want to hear it?
yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
my theory is it's like it's an interest based thing. Like it's a like an obvious game that we play. So I don't think to say women are materialistic, which is it might be true for like the majority, but I think that men would prioritize women that are hot and beautiful, and I think that comes with a cost, because a woman, if she knows that she's hot, there's a price to be paid. She's like, okay, I'm hot, so he has to pay a lot of money. But also that's not true in some cases where you have women that are average looking, but they still get the man they want. So yeah, but I'm saying, do you think is it okay for a woman to be like, I want a man that is like rich, or I want a man that's gonna give me like this amount of money? Is that like that's fine to you? Like, what do you say?
It's fine if she's ready to face the music,
Okay, what is
Yeah.
what is that music?
because like a lot of women who end up marrying a
rich?
rich man.
Yeah.
They probably have problems because the man wouldn't be
It will cheat on her?
yeah.
Oh! Let me drop a bomb to that, because that is so freaking true. That's true, man. I think so.
What did you know?
I just dropped a bomb. Like, boom! Because that's true. That's some hard facts. Okay.
Yeah.
Great, man. What do you think? Okay, this is very important to me. Can we talk about divorce? Even though we don't have lots of experience about like divorce and all that, but like what is your take on like why we have a lot of divorces? Like, do you have any theory? What do you think?
Yeah. I think one of the reason is like,
You guys speaking to the mic, bro.
yeah, one of the reason is when a man married a woman because of she's one of his tribe or thing, or because she's one of his cousins or relatives. So
Tamu, yeah.
that's why maybe they can't cope with each other,
Yeah.
and that's why, because they didn't make the choice.
Okay.
They have their parents or their mom and dads choose for them.
Choose for them.
That's why.
That's what you're saying.
And yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's a good reason. That's probably a reason. My theory, and it's not based on experience, I think that it's like the very first time. Like the very first time you're in love with this woman, butterflies and everything, and she's the only one, you want to live with her forever, right? But you don't take into account the fact that it's not going to be rosy, that, oh, you're going into this marriage, it's not going to be happy for the rest of your life. It's not going to be like a box of chocolate. It's going to be hard. I think when you go with that mindset of, oh, it's going to be hard, but we'll get through it. Also, if you consider marriage as sacred, you're not going to just give up because it's sacred, because it's a, you know what I'm saying?
I think that.
Are you gonna divorce in a month when you marry?
What I think that is, if you first time you see a woman,
Yeah.
you do like fun for her, and after maybe 3 or 2 weeks or month, you try you are have your feeling to. Something in your heart told you to run away from her. It's not the right thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you think that is?
I've never had it.
Really? I had a lot.
You had a lot of.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I know I give up relations, but the most the most weird issue I had is this. First time I'll be really convinced about this woman, and after a month or 3, I just I'm not okay with that.
Holy cow!
Cut up this relation. And
is it for specific reasons? Like she has done something that you don't like, or you just find out that she's not the right person like that? I don't know.
I just be like that.
I mean, okay. All right. So here's a question. Do you know Andrew Tate, right? The man. Okay, and then this whole debate on what is a man, what is a real man, for you, what is a real man? What is a high value man?
Is the man with morals, with emotions? Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
Yeah, is this?
But when you say emotions, what do you mean?
Is men who are who will be kind.
Okay.
When it's the time, rough. When it's the time.
Oh, when it's time to.
Between this time, should man who knows the time to be the supposed emotional man. We shouldn't be kind for the whole time, and not rough for the whole time. You should know the exact time that you should be kind or not.
Like when to be rough and all that. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that theory. So, should men cry? Can men cry?
Why not? They are human.
Okay, but can they cry to other women, or can they just cry alone?
Should
Would you ever cry to your women, to your wife?
I don't have a wife, but
I mean, hypothetically,
if I had a wife, I would cry. Hatta.
You would cry to your wife? Awesome. I love that. I mean, okay, but do you know the word alpha?
Alpha?
Yeah.
I know it's in math, but
yeah. So if you call someone an alpha, he's a real man, an alpha. He's a man. He doesn't care. If a woman says I'm walking out of this relationship, she was I don't care. It's just a real man, a man that is there, who provides, a macho.
He's not a man. He's
So?
not a man.
A man. Okay.
Man is not about being cruel or rough.
Okay.
It's not about to be too emotional or be too kind. It's in between.
In between. So in between is better.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Would you ever hit your wife?
No,
Never.
never.
Okay. Cool. What do you think about men who hit their wives?
You know, it's a little bit complicated. Why?
Why? Okay.
Why?
It's a why thing.
There is a reason behind this.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe the woman will be one of the reason. I don't know, but it's not. It's not an excuse to hit your wife.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Then she's weak, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
she's like
Okay.
created to be hit.
She was never. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. So yeah, never hit a woman, man.
Yeah, totally.
It's just crazy how you have some men who just they can beat the shit out of their wives.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I've seen
how
a
would you do
man. I've seen a man who always argue with his wife,
yeah.
and maybe she beats her once, and they are cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're living their life. As
Yeah,
nothing
I think
happened.
that's love. Love is crazy. Yeah, love is crazy when if the woman loves you, like you beat her, and she still want to be with you.
Ah,
That's like crazy.
yeah,
I
it's
see what
crazy.
you're saying.
There is, I think, it's a part of a culture. I think in Mali.
Speak to the mic first of all. Okay. What do they?
In Mali, I think I've been told that in Mali, if the man don't hit his wife, that means like he don't like her.
All right.
So-
Yeah. I mean, if we're talking about the cultural things, then okay. If it's based solely on that, then yeah. But if you're just doing it because like you're stronger, such a weak man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Such a weak man. All right. This is an important question. What are 3 things or 2 things or 4 things or whatever you can come into your mind that men nowadays, especially young men, should do to improve themselves and be better? What do you think? 3 things that we should do to be better than we're changing youth.
Should like
Hit the gym.
one of them.
Hit in the gym.
Hit
Get in
the
shape.
gym. Yeah, be proud of yourself.
Okay.
Work hard on yourself.
Work hard on yourself.
Don't wait for others to create the opportunity to you. So create it
Exactly.
yourself.
No, bro, listen. I need to drop a bomb to that. Because that's freaking true.
Really.
Don't wait for opportunities.
Create for yourself.
Create them for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. 100%. Look at Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook. Find a need and resolve problems. Solve problems. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like hit the gym, work on yourself, work hard. What are things that young people should learn? They should start learning, like languages and what else?
Languages and like
Informatics,
informatics.
computer skills.
Everything can help him in life. Maybe
Okay.
they will should know how to do the free work if it's possible. Maybe go to be a mechanic.
Oh, like those private things that you can do.
things.
Yeah. Okay. Get those trainings. All right. Before we change this topic, what are some of the good habits? Just good habits that young men should have. I don't know, like when you wake up in the morning, what you should
Be organized.
do. Be organized.
Be organized. The most bad habit about the youth is like they are not organized.
They're not organized.
No,
Okay.
They don't know the time to sleep and the time to wake up, the time to do such work and such.
Oh yeah.
They just messy.
Get it written. Get a to-do list put it on your phone. Put like I'm gonna do this, do that, etc. What else? Sleep on time, maybe.
Sleep on time, maybe.
Stop staying up late. Okay. Stop smoking.
Stop smoking.
If you smoke. What else? Anything else? Watch movies. Don't watch movies.
I watch movies.
Watch movies. Okay, watch movies.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, here's the thing. This is some deep question. Have you ever cried? Have you ever cried?
Me.
Yeah.
Yes.
You did? Okay.
Yes, I did.
What are some of the things that can make you cry?
When I like be over happy, maybe I.
Oh, when you're overjoyed,
cry.
etc. Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
And no, just this.
That's it?
That's it. Or like emotional moments.
Emotional moments?
Or like seeing something like something miserable.
Emotional moments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or person close died.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's the
One of
worst.
friend or one of like the good guy.
You had a friend that passed. Have you ever had a friend that passed away?
Not a friend, but is a neighbor. It's a good one.
God.
He's young. Yeah, he passed maybe 2 weeks ago. He's good.
Speak in the mic.
Yeah, as I said, he's a neighbor.
Yeah.
He's young. He's very good. Yeah, his mom was my teacher.
Okay.
Taught me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real like.
All right. I've
had
had
a lot of memories.
Yeah.
That's why.
I've had a classmate in high school, and he passed away, man. And I did not see it coming, and it was such a I didn't see it coming, and it was just like it made you think that there's nothing matters in this world.
In life, yeah. So hard.
Okay, so what has life taught you?
A lot of things.
Probably a lot of things that you don't remember right now.
A lot of things I don't remember right now. Because, life is all about experience. And in every steps in your age, you will like learn something. That's why, so,
Great.
Yeah. Life taught a lot of things.
Yeah. I think at one point in my life, I was like, when I just saw people just, passing away, it makes me think like, there's nothing that matters in this life apart from like, I don't know, like family, apart from like doing good things or like putting a smile on someone's face. But other than that, in life, I think you need a freaking purpose. Do you have that purpose in life?
Purpose in life?
Like worshiping God?
Maybe like whip the tear of the...
What? Tea? Drink
tears.
tea?
No, whip the tears of the poor people.
Oh, wipe the tears of the...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever done that? Wipe your tears. You are already poor, so we should wipe our tears.
Maybe volunteers.
Yeah.
As a volunteer in
Good.
some charity. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So, have you ever put on like a smile in public? You displayed a smile on your face while inside, like you are going through hell, or you are like struggling. You're going through something, but then you go out there, you put a smile on your face. Have you ever done that? Like,
I'm not good in that.
You're not good at that?
I can't keep my emotion.
Like me too. True.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about something it's not gonna get us to cry. Motivation. Do you watch motivational videos?
No.
You don't? Okay. Do you think motivational videos help? Like when there's a guy telling you, don't give up and those kind of things. Does that help?
For some people, but not me.
Not you. What does motivate you?
Music.
Music motivate you? Okay, so you listen to like music that has like lyricism, like good lyrics. Okay. Do you want to go ahead and tell us, just give us like 3 songs, your favorite Your top 3 songs that motivate you?
Just the old school.
Old school?
Yeah.
Tupac, Biggie.
Tupac. No, only Tupac. He
Holy cow.
has a hot lyrics. You know, every time I listen to one of his songs, I like. I be like someone who like when you see an old man listen to Jimmy or Khalifa, I just be like that. Someone looking for listen to someone who sing with really good language, who have like a
deep.
power.
It's deep.
Yeah, deep.
It's meaning loaded. Yeah.
Meaningful, very
Of course,
meaningful.
100%.
And tough, revolutionary.
Okay. So that motivates you? Okay.
That.
Cool. All right. But do you have like specific songs that are like your favorite?
Like
Don't tell me you don't remember his favorites. His like songs.
The
Mama? Is that a song about his mom or something?
Dear Mama.
Oh,
Yeah.
he has Dear Mama?
There is change.
Change?
Okay. Then if like there is danger zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, because like that Tupac is almost God to a lot of people,
Yeah.
especially us,
Shadow.
Yes, he is. Okay, so let me talk. Let me. I just want to ask you a question about this. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
You are? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Mauritania and the Mauritanian culture. What are things that we should change about our culture? And you can be honest. I won't be offended.
It's like a deep question.
Yeah.
Really, we should change our mentality first.
Okay.
We should like maybe we should like we should change the culture concerning marriage.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of like taboo. It's possible in the marriage culture. So if we like change that and like make them easy
Yeah.
and try to encourage people, I mean young youth, to get married, then we should like keep it.
That'll help.
Yeah, that's why.
Mm-hmm. And what are like some of the things about the Mauritanian culture that you would like? Okay, we should keep these things. And hold on
in
to them.
fact, I am in Mauritania, but I don't know a lot about the culture actually.
I don't know. Like we have generosity,
Generosity
Generosity is everywhere.
shouldn't be changed.
Okay, we should keep that.
Yeah, it's the only thing that keeps us like unique from the other nations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, are you cool with the Mauritanian beauty standard or no?
Mauritania?
Like the Mauritanian beauty standard, like the way Mauritanian view a beautiful woman in Mauritania, is that like, what do you think? Is that good?
Every person has his own has his own view of beauty.
Yeah.
Maybe as you see, the way you see something beauty is not the way I see it.
Yeah.
So I can we can't like give a specific description of beauty. Everyone has his own view of this.
All right. Okay, that's a fine question. That's a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
That's like whistling out of the question. Anyway, so let me ask you some like would you rather questions. Are you ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Would you marry? You have two options. You either marry a woman that is beautiful, but useless, or a woman that is average looking but she's useful?
The second one.
The second one?
The useful
Are you
one.
sure? Or are you just
Yeah.
saying this to the camera?
No.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Quite sure.
Quite sure. Okay, good. What is one thing about what is one thing about a woman's physicality that for you is a no-no? Like, no. What if a woman is like taller than you? Is that like a red flag? Is that like a no-no for you? I mean, it's okay.
I never seen a woman like
That is taller than you?
taller than me.
Okay. Well, okay. So, yeah, okay.
But there is one thing I saw one day. He was like really astonished. I saw a tall woman and beautiful. Two things I never seen it together in a woman.
Tall and beautiful?
Yep.
Okay, you've never seen that?
Yeah, I just smiled and looked at her.
Mm-hmm.
You're hot, baby.
Okay.
She's smoking out, buddy.
All right. I would say, I don't know, like reading books or watching movies.
Watching movies?
Yeah, more than. Have you ever read a book?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Yeah, just forcing myself to do it. It's
Okay,
so
me too.
hard.
It's oh my god, it's such a
It's not an easy skill. It's not an easy skill.
100%.
Yeah.
I kind of hate it when I see people, Mauritanians, but also some, like people in, like I know a woman that has read 1,000 books.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot.
It's very disappointing. Yeah, I was like, what? I'm so good at starting reading.
Yeah.
I started reading lots of books. Never finished none of them. I didn't finish any of them.
I barely finished one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Good. iPhone or Android, or you don't care?
I don't care.
You don't really care,
You know,
man.
because I have problem with phones. And every time I buy a good phone,
Yeah.
it's stolen.
Oh
That's
my
why. That's why I don't care about
I'm sorry, man.
the phone mark anymore. Just any phone can do the thing that I want to do.
Mhm.
It's a phone for me.
Okay. Good. All right. Okay. So, what is your favorite? Do you have a favorite Hassaniya proverbs?
Like, yep.
Okay. What is your favorite Hassaniya proverb? Hassaniya proverb.
يجري القارب النشاب.
What does that mean?
A liar,
Mm-hmm.
someone who's a liar.
Was a liar?
Uh-huh.
Okay. But is there any like Hassaniya proverb that is like there's like deep that you know?
Deep like.
I think we could say that Nadhirou is not Mauritanian and people will believe it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Kind of. Maybe true.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that I'm from Ghana or Senegal.
Oh,
Yeah, because
bullshit.
I don't think because I'm black, because I really like a black. I'm black because I'm not like
Because
not
what?
like black like the mic. There is blood in my face.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Uh,
I mean, okay.
do you have one proverb, Hassani?
Proverb Hassaniya? Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Yeah. Do you know that one that says, oh my God. What does it say? يخسر واجبها like العين شبيه حاجبها يتخطى حاجبها يخسر
I don't know it.
يخسر what the heck العين يتخطى حاجبها يخسر شو عشان يخسر
Okay.
another حاجبها يخسر something like that, or that one that says like what is it called what is it كيس الدقيق تكبه ما ترجع
Okay.
that's like that's a dope one. Okay.
There is one says اللي أكثر منك ريق لا تسف مع الدقيق.
Huh?
I think اللي أكثر منك ريق لا تسف مع الدقيق.
Oh, what does that mean? Awesome. What does that mean?
If someone like not in your league, don't try to try to go along with him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
he's
all
better
right,
than
all right,
you
all
anyway.
right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Maybe like next time, like I don't know, like if you're gonna tell someone that don't be around like bad company because it will affect you, you can say, مشي الحمار مع الحوار يعلموا الشيق ولا نهيق. That's also a good one.
Yeah.
You know, what's a good one? Or that one that says, اللي عضو لحنش خل عالو لحبل. العضو لحنش خل عالو لحبل. Yeah, like if you get hurt by something and then you see something that is similar to it, you're kind of afraid. That's really a poor way to explain it, but yeah, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I think Hassani has like lots of really great proverbs that, you know, people should, you know, should learn about. You know,
we're losing our Hassani these days.
Of course, man.
Yeah, it's replaced by street language or street like dialect. It's crazy.
Yeah,
in every year they come up with new words.
Okay. Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
In Hassani?
Hassani, street language.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
And you know what the crazy thing about it?
What?
Every people use it. Every people use it. No matter how the different of the age.
Yeah.
All use this language.
Of course. Do you know, like, one of the things that we should have talked about, but we don't have time to talk about, is you and I are graduates from the same freaking institute, and we learned linguistics. Man, I really wanted to talk about, but I forgot that we talk about you know, like linguistics and what do you find interesting about, like, you know, syntax, grammar, all those things. It's a really interesting thing to. Do you know like what I'm like? What's sad is you learn all of those stuff, and at the end of the day, you just go and do something else that has nothing to do with that, and like you can't put that into practice. You sort of forget it. Man, I hate it.
Yeah, me too.
It was a tough 3 year.
Yeah, tough. You know, 3 years.
Sort of French thing. What was your favorite? Was it like syntax?
Maybe syntax, because in syntax we see a lot of different language. So we see Japanese and and Dutch sometimes.
Yeah.
A lot of language.
Okay.
That's why we like it, and we enjoy it with the teacher.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like,
great.
He's great.
Even though I heard he only has the master, right?
Yeah.
Not PhD.
Yeah.
But he's great as heck. He's qualified. Okay, man. Do you have any like last words? Something you want to say at the end?
I thank you for having me today, and I really believe that
you're paying for this interview. So I'm just kidding. No.
Isn't true. Anyway, I think the idea of podcast is really great.
It's great.
You know,
thank you.
It's cool idea, and you, mashallah, you're creative, and you every time you have some people with influence who had influence, not like me, but the other guys, inshallah, they're creative, and they did something to help people to study English, and that is a good thing. And what are you doing is really helpful. Maybe a lot of people like get benefit from it, especially if the video that you did in TikTok. Learn English with Habib and a lot of things. Really enjoy them. You know, I always have some people ask me about you and how you do it, and they told me that you really help them, and I really appreciate the thing
man.
you do.
It's good to hear this, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. I mean, for all these beautiful words, I'm gonna give you some applause here, okay?
Thank you.
Oh, they're not appearing. Okay. So yeah, I mean, thank you. I mean, I really thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. You know, if you came from far away, it's night, and
Nothing.
you know, thank you for it was just great for me to like to have your opinion on like some of the stuff, some of the social stuff, and also just like what you think and what advice and tips. I mean, in general, for the Mauritanian, like the young Mauritanian, that's what's important to me. You've put out there some habits, some good things that a young man should do, and that's good, man. I think you're a good example of like what a young man should be. You have to be patient, because I remember like when you were like at your graduate year, it was tough and stressful and intense, but you made it. But you had to be patient, and that's just great, man. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, Barry.
Thank you. Is my friend. All right, guys, if you are interested, you can come, we can talk, and yeah, don't forget to share the video.
Okay.
I love you. Not
Love you too.
romantically.